3 by-elections, 0 debates. That's the plan so far, as a trio of new MLAs are picked for the Alberta legislature later this month.
I think it's crap. There has to be a debate or it's not democracy, right?
But according to the campaigns for the NDP, UCP, and Alberta Republicans, no all-candidate forums were scheduled as of noon Thursday for any of the ridings.
The UCP seems to be wanting to continue dodging public engagement. They prefer to only show up with the Premier.
Both the NDP and the Republicans are accusing the UCP of dodging a debate that was proposed in the riding of Olds, Didsbury, Three Hills. The UCP says their candidate couldn't make it because she has an event with the Premier that night. The party claims they tried to reschedule, but this political scientist says missing debates is sometimes a strategic move.
This is what we see when a campaign doesn't want to engage controversy, when it feels like it's sort of in a front-runner position and doesn't want to take any chances.
It appears there's not much interest in by-elections in general in Alberta. The last two in Fort McMurray and Lethbridge each failed to crack 40% voter turnout. At 24%, the Fort McMurray race got about half the normal number of votes. Still, Lori Williams sees value in by-elections as a snapshot of public opinion. This time, she'll be watching for any spikes in the Alberta independence vote, with the Republicans openly calling for separation.
It may well be that people decide they want to come out and send a message to this government, knowing that the risks of actually changing government don't apply in this particular case.
Typically, riding forums are left to community or business groups to organize, but candidate Cam Davies says it's time to consider official debates.
Perhaps there is room for that Elections Alberta ought to hold at least one debate per election in a riding. I think that would provide value to voters.
Several Albertans we spoke to said debates are good for democracy.
They're important because then you can hear everyone's perspective, and for the people who don't know a lot about the different parties and such, they can learn more.
Has a debate ever swayed your vote?
All the time.
Yeah.
I'm constantly talking to people where their perspective on something I hadn't given much thought to completely changed my outlook on it.
The by-elections are scheduled for June 23rd. From Edmonton, Sean Amato, City News.